Alrighty, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the Chupacabra's Lair for more Ludum Dare coverage of Ludum Dare number 30. We have another 3 delicious games to take a look at today, and we will be beginning by checking out Connecting Worlds by Damien Schroeder, a game that has us running amok in space as an intergalactic postman delivering the mail through an asteroid belt. But I won't spoil too much information. We'll just jump in here and take us a look-see. It is quite delicious, I won't lie. Alrighty, let's do the thing.
Alright, rookie. As they should have told you, your job is to transfer the mail from the IGPS base to the hyperspace relay station so everybody in the galaxy can get their mail on time. Now, today I need you to service 5 relay stations inside that asteroid field. A service a station just fly right into the hyperspace cage. Everything else should be automated. Be careful around those asteroids though, because they each have their own considerable gravitational pull. And you know, labor's cheap, but oxygen's not, so try not to breathe too much. Good luck.
Alrighty, so as you can see, Mr. Damien has put in a lovely introduction to set the mood for this game with a tasty voiceover, I presume from him or one of his friends. And it sort of sets the tone as we are intergalactic mailmen, as I'm sure you can tell. And we have to go into this deadly asteroid field. And I'm sure you can see up there, there's a couple little specks between my little black nodules right now. And those are the relays. Oh, crud. We're getting pulled by an asteroid. We need to go and dock with those relays and deliver the interstellar mail, because we're a good mailman, or at least not a drunk mailman. And that's the best kind of mailman. Well, next to a fun drunk mailman. I mean, oh, and I think these are actually randomly spawned, too. Because I was just replaying this, to check out my recordability of the game, but they have moved, so I can't just pre-make this and pre-plan it. So like he was saying, these asteroids are a pain in the pashnoobadoo. Oh good, I am being drug around already, and they will make me quite dead if I crash into them. Oh, no, hit space to do the thing. No, I gotta get into that little claw. I'm sure you can see the claw. Oh my goodness. This game... Any game with gravity is going to mess with Larry's brain parts. Not necessarily. Oh, good. Come on, do the thing. No. Ah, I'm crashing into it. I only have so much hull integrity. One kerschmiggle with a asteroid is going to do Larry in, like Tibetan marmoset. Come on, do the thing. Do the thing. Do the docking thing. Do the thing. There it goes. Huzzah! And I gotta say, right off the bat, this game has got really great polished textures. Oh, good. Well, I died. Yes, thank you, Space Trucker Man. Where was I? Do I have the same... I think I have the same spawn. Oh, no. So the textures are delightful. They're very... They look painted, yet refined. And all of the asteroids have delicious textures. The graphics, or like the polygons, are low poly. It's very well done. It's very cartoony, and I enjoy it. But the one thing I gotta say is the gravity is very difficult to navigate. I am not a person who's very good at dogfighting at the best of times, and that's what I equate this to. You know, like a flying simulator for dogfighting, but it's not too bad because these little ribbons behind me are absolutely splendid for telling what direction I was just flung. I'm gonna try and control myself a little bit, but I really wish that they had a thruster mechanic so that I could stop myself. Oh good, because as you can see, I'm having one heck of a bit of trouble just controlling my gravitation, controlling my trajectory, because one, you know, it doesn't seem very uniform either. It's like, sometimes these will grab me, and sometimes like one way over there will grab me. and make me quite murdered. But I gotta say that this ribbon telling you what direction you're being pulled towards is very, very helpful. Absolutely. Come on, do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Okay, sweet. Ideally, you would get all 5 of these relays in and about this asteroid field without running out of oxygen or fuel. I'm sure if either of those happens, you're quite dead in a matter of moments. But yeah, it's a good concept, and it's pretty clean despite the gravity giving me a lot of trouble. I'm guessing that's intentional, especially because these relays are all randomly dispersed and difficult to maneuver about. Oh, no, Mr. Frickin' Asteroid. And once they get you, they really get you. I cannot break free of this thing. So if I had to say what to improve upon for this, I would refine the flying mechanics. You can kind of pitch yourself to reorient yourself if you're getting kind of dizzy. The field of view is pretty good. I don't have anything bad to say about that. But definitely mix match with the asteroids, and I think you've got a delicious thing going. What other notes might I have? I'd definitely be interested to see where this... am I just going to die? Alright, let's just finish this. Just make me dead. Come on, make me dead. Alright. I'm always curious to say that I always feel like most games can be further refined from game jams, especially ones that I really enjoyed playing over and over again, even though I can't quite master the gravity like this one. I think it's got a lot of potential, and it really reminds me, I don't know if you guys saw that movie Space Truckers, but I really enjoyed the movie Space Truckers, and I feel like you could have an entire storylined game that involves being an intergalactic postman going on all manner of wild and crazy adventures in space. Maybe there's some evil plot to take over the universe by using the mail system. I don't know, but that sounds like a splendid plan, don't you? Oh goodness, I'm gonna freaking die. So, I guess we'll talk about the theme then. The theme of connecting worlds, I mean, obviously, communication is a thing that really connects communities and cultures together. So that's pretty legit. I do like that. It is called Connecting Worlds because that's what the postman does, especially the space postman. So that seems pretty spot on. And we have a lot of space-based worlds, a lot of interdimensionals. So I think the combination works well. So very nice job, Mr. Damien Sklerman. Sklersel? Sklerbergerber. Skloter. Damien Skloter. Very nice job. What is happening? I don't... Some gravity has control of my fanny. Why would you do this, asteroids? I thought we were friends. You thought wrong. Alrighty. Next we have Tribe of the Giant by Merligin VH. His name is down here at the bottom of the screen. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that. Merligin. This is a game where you play as a giant creature, as you can see here in the background, and there's another giant creature in the background of the background, where you have to suck up the evil denizens coming through the portal to turn them into good denizens and attack the enemy's village. And you move and click and move your giant to the beat of a drum somewhere in the background. And that's about the whole idea. Your units and the enemy units try to invade the opposite little village here, occupy houses, and they turn red when they're occupied, and as they're being occupied, your totem in the center of town begins to lower, and stuff gets murdered. So the goal is to murder the other guy's totem before you get murdered, and the enemies cross over to your interdimensional timeline and touch your stuff. I don't like evil denizens, or in my case, I like to think of myself as the evil twin, so I don't like the good denizens coming through my portal and touching my stuff, so let's just jump in here and do the thing. You're supposed to time your movements to the beat. So far, I've not found that to be particularly meaningful. We just gotta try and keep up with these guys as our guy automatically tries to suck them up and eat as many of them as we can to prevent them from stealing our stuff. And I'm very attached to my stuff. So we're just going to try and just get as many as we can. We're not going to get all of them. They're going to outrun us very quickly. And hopefully we can get enough of them so that they don't... so that we win. Because as you can see, my counterpart over there, he's having a heck of a time trying to eat up my minions, but he is winning. He is totes winning. And I don't want that to be a thing. And for some reason, my minions are coming back and invading my own houses. I don't know what that does. I think maybe that's how they counter the evil minions. They break into the already broken into house, and what little is not destroyed on the inside, they just start wrecking the place. So, maybe not the best superheroes in the world, but I'll take it. Graphics are not over the top. They are very minimalist. And you know what? That is just fine. I would rather you have a very nice, very uniform, very well taken care of, minimalist set of graphics than a sort of... Oh, I lost. My totem went all the way under the ground, and his was almost under the ground. So I'll play again. As I was saying, I'd much rather have a minimalist set of graphics than having, like, one piece of the graphical terrain be super ridiculous, and then another piece looks like he just ran out of time and had to just make do. And this, it obviously recycles quite a bit of the same models and animations. My minions are red, his minions are black, he is just a black horned version of me. And minions can fall off the edge and die. That's neat, I guess. Can I die? Oh, I think I can. Nope. Alright, I was gonna try that. I was feeling suicidal, don't judge me. So I like, the graphics are good. I do like me some low poly graphics. I did kind of jump on that bandwagon for a brief period of time when everyone was like, look at my new low poly brand, Larry. Isn't it delicious? You work as graphic designer. And I'm like, it is delicious, but will it last? That's the problem. I'm sure you know. Going with a trend, once the trend is over, you can end up looking a little bit silly. Silly like a goose. So the theme, connected worlds. This world is connected by a magical time portal. And we're warring. It's like the war of the worlds. I think we're winning. Maybe. Maybe. Definitely got more of my own minions in this setup. So, I lost again, even though I was on the go. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't understand it. It's a little bit random. That said, you're supposed to move to the beat of a drum. It doesn't seem to matter that much. With my recording setup, I can't actually hear live music from the game. So I'll get a new piece of equipment tomorrow that lets me do that. Because I see there's some rhythm games in this Ludum Dare that I want to take a look at. They look super cool. So I couldn't tell you if I'm getting punished by not moving to the beat. Maybe my suction isn't as suctiony as it could be. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. I'm gonna eat you. Come here. You taste like boysenberry, Jimmy. I want to eat you. I'm sorry, it's cannibalistic. I know it weirds you out, but you know what? It's just, you're just gonna have to, come here, come here. I'm gonna eat your face. Come here, you're delicious. Alright. Come on. Why are my minions so stupid? Like, these ones diverge immediately and give me a pain in the butt to suck them up before they start touching my stuff. So, basically, what would I change? The controls seem a little bit confusing. I would mention that you automatically suck stuff up, because originally I thought you had to, like, right-click in order to suck up creatures. So that was a little bit confusing. Obviously, you were stating that you didn't get a lot of time. The guy that made this said he didn't get a lot of time to finish polishing up everything. And I understand that it's 48 hours if you're not, like, a super whiz at sucking up stuff and doing the codes and doing the animations. You're going to run into problems, which is why I understand a lot of people who prefer to do the jam side of things. If you think you'd make a better game like that and you have some friends you want to jam with, I totally recommend that, because I've seen a lot of games that are great from both sides of things. It's whatever you're the most comfortable with. And I lost again. So, definitely play with the animations. Give me some more varieties in the little critters. And I could definitely see this game being refined into a game like Pikmin. You know, this very minimalist RTS that's got to get through, like, world obstacles to defend your base. Maybe you could mutate some of your characters, or you could, like, mush some of the enemy units together into a building or something to defend yourself. You've got a very tribal theme going with totems, and I just killed one of my own units. So you definitely have a lot of stuff that you could work with. I mean, I couldn't tell you. It's got a lot of things it reminds me of. Pikmin as one. It kind of reminds me a little bit of when I was playing the Evolve Alpha as Giant Monster. Giant. It's pretty cool. So if you do change this up and you do refine this, I'd love to see where this ends up going. It looks like a whole boatload of fun. So very, very nice job. I also work on the sound too. Because I can't hear the sound, it's not on the top of my mind for things to look at. But the drum beats there, maybe add some little noises the little critters make. I think they could be really cute little noises, like maybe the noise that... Oh, I lost again. Maybe the noise that a porcupine makes. If you've never seen those, go onto YouTube. They're the cutest freaking thing. Almost makes me sad that I've run a couple of them over. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Check this game out. Again, all the games are in the description. It's a lot of fun. It's really hard, though. Definitely play with the AI, too. The AI is really good at what he does. You gotta spastically spam to get ahead of him. Alrighty. Last, but certainly not least, is Binary System by my buddy Rogue Noodle. I've played a lot of his games through past game jams. He's really good at what he does. Binary Systems, as you can see here, we have two planets that are interconnected, and we have to capture stars, or stardust, in order to gain points and progress in the game. So we'll hit space, and our controls are arrows to move side to side. We can't hit asteroids, it will explode. And then we can go use the up and down arrows to move in and out in order to get far away or close in stars. No, don't murder me, don't murder my face. It's really hard, because I'm... Oh, flippin'. Got murdered already. You gotta think in, like, two places at once, and that's something I've said before. I have a whole boatload of problems with on occasion, but once you get some practice in, it's not too bad. No, don't murder my face. It's my face, and I want to keep it. So, looking at this, it's got good sounds. Very strong, simple sounds. Oh, nothing too crazy. There's smashing sounds, there's sounds when you hit the stars, there's crashing sounds when the asteroids bang into stuff. It's good. I like it. And he's got this really interesting sort of duotone color scheme. What was it? Monotone, duotone? I forget. I was always bad with color theory in school. But it's great. It's like this, you got this almost purpley brown color accented by the hue of green and some white in the stars. And I think that's really good. It's really strong. It's really simple. And this is a very, you know, it seems really simple at first, and you're not sure how long it'll keep your attention, but it's very arcadey, and that's something I do know that Mr. Noodle is very good at. He's made a lot of delectable arcade games. He's won some past game jams that way, and he's really good at it, and it shows. He made a delightful game. It controls real great, and oh crap, the engine for the randomness in the meteors is great. Did a nice job at that. You know, I'm not sure if this is I think this is a 48-hour competition. It might have been a jam. It is delightful though. Did a really nice job with this. So basically what I was saying with the engine, these asteroids, after you die, they'll just keep on spawning randomly. They will randomly blished into stuff. And, yeah, it's cool. I like it. I really dig this. This is a lot of fun. He's a strong contender for the gold. Now, a couple things that I'm thinking about for how this game can move into the future. There's not a lot of reason for me to collect stars. Obviously, you're like, but Larry, the whole goal of the game is to collect stars and get points. Yes, but Larry does not care about high scores. I know that might be sacrilege to some gamers, but Larry needs more than just high scores to keep him going. And the stars don't really disappear. There's just one on the screen at any given time, and it doesn't really go anywhere. Ooh, I beat my high score. And it doesn't really fade if you're not fast enough. You don't really have you don't really have a time limit. You don't have anything. There's nothing compelling me to really not be anything besides just excessively patient. And so maybe, like, there's a time limit. Maybe if you don't get stars, your planets will shrivel and die. Maybe there's a black hole keeping you together, and if you don't feed it stars, it will suck you both in and murder your faces. Because as you see, if one planet dies, they both die. They are interconnected planets. And this is probably the most literal way I've seen so far of someone addressing the connected worlds question. Which is cool. I mean, I like literal sometimes. Sometimes you need a little literalness in your life. Oh, crud. Getting too spicy, Larry. You're getting too spicy. And then the in and out mechanic really messes with my mind after a while. But it's good. It's strong. It's simple. Yet, if you get enough asteroids randomly spawned on the screen with their physics and their graphical explosions. Nice job on the chunks too, by the way. There really is satisfying crunchiness to those chunks when they no. These can go really fast. So that brings me into like further refinement. How would you expand such a delightful game into the future? And my thoughts are, this reminds me a lot of the game Orbitalis, and before I even knew about Ludum Dare, I found Orbitalis on Steam Early Access, sort of the Steam Greenlight section, and I reviewed it. And so it makes me think about, not directly, like, not that you should put in, like, excessive amounts of gravity or anything, but just, like, it makes me think about astrological bodies. And so I'm just like, maybe you could throw in, you know, after you get in here for a while, maybe the background transitions. There's not anything in the background right now, but maybe there could be stars later. And maybe you can get far enough that you unlock a different background environment, or you get a shooting stars that come in periodically that net you extra points. You know, you get extra points if you can catch the shooting star, or maybe it can hit you if you're not careful when you're trying to catch it. Oops. So you got different things you can mess with. You got black holes, you got quasars, you got shooting stars, falling stars. Planets, you could probably run into other planets. Maybe you get like a gas giant. You got a level where you gotta like float around and avoid a constant floating gas giant that's just on screen. You can't die until you've reached the next level. I don't know. I think you got some options. I think it's cool. I think it's got a lot of potential. A whole boatload. And something I really encourage everyone to do, even if you don't make it its own game and try to launch it on like Steam or Android or iOS or anywhere else, maybe on Linux somewhere, definitely refine your game. You know, if you've got some things that you felt you could do better on outside of the jam, go back, clean it up, release it as like a post on the front page of Ludum Dare as like your next step, your post-mortem, post-jam version that's updated. You took the feedback from people. It shows that you know how to take feedback. It shows that you can grow and develop as a developer. It's delightful. So very nice job, Mr. Rogue Noodle. I love this game. You make a lot of delicious games. Unlike a lot of your other games, this one's not too hard right off the bat. Obviously, the controls can throw you for a little bit initially, but it's a lot of fun. I intend to play the persniggles out of this. I hope you expand this. I hope you build some more out of this. It's fun. I like the graphics. I like the color scheme. I'm a sucker for anything that's like a bluish green, if you can't tell by my logo. So, otherwise, that's it for this episode. It's been a lot of fun. These are some really fun games. The links will be in the description, along with the Ludum Dare wallpaper link from TwoScoopGames. There are a couple of great guys. I'll be checking their game out. Mr. Squeakers, I believe it was, and the quest for the Emerald Burrito. I've got a whole bunch of really fun games to check out. People have been suggesting games and submitting games, and I've been finding games on my own. So, don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra, and I will catch you next time. Toodaloo!